Hello, everyone. We are here. It is Saturday evening, and I'm hoping that I get a lot of people on. The last time I did a live stream around 9, I think it was 9 or 10 o'clock. I actually got a lot of people on, so I'm hoping the same happens today because what I want to share with you today is super importante. So, um, as you hop on, say hello so I know you're here. And I'm going to be talking about online captivation secret number 7, which is the feel-good philosophy and choosing the right business model, things that completely shifted my business last year. And I want to share that with you because it's so important and not many people are really talking about it. And if you've missed any of the other ones, just go back, check those out. I've done all the way up to 6, obviously. Yesterday I did 5 and 6, which were another 2 of my favorites, which were investing in yourself, investing the best to fast track your success. And the first 6 figures is your hardest. So let's see, we have 2 people on. Caitlin gave me a little heart. Hello, my dear. Who else is here? Say hello, hello. Saturday night Facebook ballers. I feel like having a party. I feel like I should have a glass of wine or something right now. Also, my little boy's here. So if you hear any yelling or calling or anything like that, he's here with me. So he might make an appearance. So as you hop on, say hi. I'm going to give about another 30 seconds and I'm just going to dive right in. I also just noticed that my 3, oh wait, it's over here. Over here. It's a little crooked, so I'm gonna have to fix that. My OCD is gonna drive me crazy the whole time I'm doing this live stream. All right, so if you have not downloaded it, if you have been living under a rock, if you haven't been getting my emails, if you haven't been checking the group, and you have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about Captivate, I released a handbook last week that had 9 online captivation secrets, things that I have been sharing for my last 3 years as an online entrepreneur, working with thousands of online entrepreneurs and coaches and helping them really start and grow their business. So I put all of my secrets together in a handy guidebook. Oh, look, Brick is here. What's up, Brick? Go ahead and download that if you haven't yet, because there's some really good stuff in there, stuff that most marketers aren't talking about, they're not telling you, and I am spilling the beans on all of that. So who's going to dive right into captivation secret number 7, which is the feel-good philosophy and choosing the right business model. Now, this is something that forever changed my business last year, and it really got me out of that hustle mode. So yesterday we talked about the energetic hustle and how your first year you're really just putting the pedal to the metal. You're trying all kinds of things. You're taking risks. All of that good stuff, and it feels good because you're super excited about it. But once you're doing that for 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, it gets really draining and you burn out. And so the secret that I'm going to share with you today is that not everything is for everyone. And I want to make that super clear. So if you hear people that are saying you have to do this, you have to be on Snapchat, you have to be on webinars, you have to do things a certain way, don't believe them. Run actually away from those people because it's just not true. What you have to do is do what feels good in your business. What you have to do is do what you enjoy and what plays to your strength. So if your strength is video, you need to go out there and kill video. If your strength is writing, you need to be blogging, writing guest posts, writing kick-ass newsletters, social media posts. If your strength is speaking and really getting your voice out there, then you need to be on stages, you need to be on podcasts. So part of the feel-good philosophy is not just playing to your strengths and making it easy, but it is also about only doing things in your business that feel good. So this is going to be a crazy phenomenon, I know, for a lot of you, because we feel like we have to do certain things in our business in order to be successful. And my philosophy is that the only way you're going to be successful is if you're doing things in your business that you absolutely love, that you absolutely enjoy, that excite you, that light you up, because it's all about energy. And if you're excited and you feel energy from people and they enjoy you and they they feel that and they want to buy from you. They want to be in your space. They want to join your live streams. They want to read your posts. If you're doing things because you have to, you're also going to get that energy. You're going to put out that energy of feeling drained, of not liking what you're doing, of not being passionate about it. So think about that the next time you hear someone say you have to do something. Like I just saw somebody the other day say something about, I think it was Snapchat. That you have to be on Snapchat. And, I've been hearing that for a long time. I know Gary Vee is total advocate for Snapchat. But what I realized is that my ideal customers are not on Snapchat. People that I know that would buy my stuff or invest at the level that they need to invest in are not on Snapchat. So there's no point in me being on Snapchat, right? I actually am on Snapchat. I send snaps to, my cousin, my boyfriend, things like that, but I'm not doing it just because somebody says I have to. All right, so that is the feel good philosophy. So if you're here joining me, I don't see a lot of people live, and I don't know if it's just my desktop or what, but if you're here joining me, I want you to post in the comments below what is something in your business that you no longer want to do. Like, declare it and get rid of it. We're going to get rid of it. Whatever it is that you think you have to do or you have been doing and it just doesn't feel good. I want you to post that in the comments. And just kind of have this awareness around it so that you can get rid of it. And I guarantee if you figure out somehow to either stop doing it or outsourcing it or finding another way to complete that task, you're going to have more success and more energy about your business. So that is the first part here of Online Captivation Secret number 7, which is the feel good philosophy. So part 2 of that is choosing the right business model. So funny thing is, I fell into this trap. I think we all fall into this trap. We see other people doing stuff. We're like, we need to coach. We need to speak. We need to write a book. We need to do evergreen. We need to do passive income. We need to do a membership site. We need to do a mastermind. We think that we have to do all of these things, but the reality is we're not good at everything, right? So going back to playing to your strengths. What are you good at? Are you a good facilitator? Are you a good teacher? Are you a good trainer? Are you a good coach, right? Being a consultant is completely different than being a coach. One is telling people what to do and giving them an action plan. The other is listening. But somehow these business models get mixed up, and then we're kind of bouncing around doing all kinds of stuff. We're hosting workshops, speaking, doing books. And while all of these things are amazing, if they don't play to your strengths and they drain you, it's not going to work for your business. Hey, Shantae. Hi, Elvia. Elvia says, I love the Captivate PDF. You're welcome. Awesome. So back to business model. Figure out what you're good at. Figure out what feels good for you. If one-on-one coaching isn't right for you, don't do it. If having a membership site or having passive income doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. Again, going back to that feel good philosophy. Play to your strengths, play to what actually feels good for you and your business, and don't think that you have to do it all and do it all at once. So it's funny because I see people doing this all the time. And, like I said, I've totally felt this trap. I've totally been, where I felt like I had to do it all. But now this year, I'm really stepping back and I'm saying, okay, what are the main things that I want to do in my business? One is to run my membership site. And I want to grow that to at least 2,000 members by the end of the year. And the second one is to have an evergreen program. That's the model that feels good for me, the model of just publishing and creating content. That is what I'm good at, right? I have so many people that want me to do workshops and live events and all this other kind of stuff. And it's like, that really doesn't light me up. That's not what feels good. So I'm giving you guys a shortcut because I'm heading into year 4 of my business and just figuring this stuff out. So play to your strengths, do what feels good, do what Shantae says energizes you, right? Because like I said, it's all about energy. This is all about relationships. This is what we've been talking about for the last 6 days. You want to portray that, that leadership and that role model. You want to be that role model for the people. And if you're burnt out, stressed out, not feeling good, not energized, feeling like you have to do stuff, it ain't gonna work, right? So who else is here? Grace says, hustling on a Saturday. That is right, sister. Always, well, not always, but this Saturday I am, because it is a rainy Saturday. Oops, sorry about that. Just totally cut myself off there. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this feel good philosophy? Do you believe it? Do you believe when people say like you have to do something? One thing that I'm a little, I do believe, but I still think that it's possible to do without is video and live video. So yes, live video and video is an amazing way to really shortcut that connection between you and your audience, and just really get people to know you and like you. So I do feel like it is pertinent, but if you suck on video, if you're not good and you come across video and people are like, what the hell's wrong with this girl? She has no idea what she's talking about. She's all over the place. Then it's not going to work for you, right? So that is the other thing too. If like something just doesn't feel good or you're not good at it, it actually is going to make you look more like an amateur than a pro, and somebody that like has to do it. But I do really believe in the power of video. But you can also, figure out a way that feels good for you. For me, I can't live stream 2 to 3 times a day like some people. Like I can't keep up with certain things because I'm busy doing other stuff, creating content, working with my clients. Some people love it. They do it every day. Some people do it once a week or twice a week really effectively. And I think that you can totally get away with that. I also know people that have $1 million businesses that don't live stream at all. Imagine that. So really, it is about doing what feels good, what energizes you, and what makes you shine, because that is what people are going to see. People are going to see that you're the expert. They're going to trust you. They're going to like you. And that's what it's all about. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Shantae says, we got families and stuff. We must have energy to spread around. Exactly, Shantae. Grace says, I'm totally learning how crucial it is to have a few specific things and go deep with those rather than have my energy spread all over. Exactly. And Grace, you're the energy person, right? Totally true. You are all about it. I don't do as many live streams, but it's about the quality. I love that, Shantae. That is exactly what I tell my clients all the time. And the way that I really put it is that if you have really great content, like if you're putting out, let's say you just choose to do 2 live streams a week, but those live streams are kick-ass, they're adding massive value, the content is amazing, that live stream or that video is going to have a longer shelf life than you just putting up some BS video just because you think you have to, or you doing video 2-3 times a week. The people aren't even going to see the other content that you're putting out there. So find the way that it works for you. Tiffany says, video and live streaming has worked for me, but it's not for everyone. Exactly. And there is a way to do it, right? There's different ways that we can do video. You can do interviews maybe if you're not that great on video. So just find what works for you. And we're not just talking specifically about video, but it's a really great example because everyone says you have to be on video. It's the only way, right? People also say you have to be on webinars. It's the only way. Well, I know people that have 6- and 7-figure businesses that never did a webinar. So find what works for you, get in the flow, get in the zone, and that's where you're really going to shine. That is where you're really going to start to attract the people who want to work with you and who want to give you money. So I'm going to bring up the visualization again about having people run to you with their credit cards. I think this needs to be on my sales page or something because people love this. But imagine your ideal client, the people you want to help, the people whose lives you want to change, seeing you, seeing your value, seeing your offer and saying, I want that, I need that, I want to hand you my money. Here is my credit card. Have that visualization, because everything that I've been teaching you over the last week, and also whatever is in the Captivation handbook, is really showing you how to do that from the inside out. And you guys know I love the strategies and I love the marketing and the social media and the tactics, but it really is from the inside out. Your energy, who you are as a leader, who you are as a coach, who you are as an entrepreneur, that really defines that and really attracts those people in. Tiffany says, video, especially YouTube, is a lot of work if you want to produce quality content. Natalie says, video works for me. Loretta says, yes, and Grace says, ooh, I love that. Cool, you guys are very active today. We are all hustling on a Saturday night. Loving it. So, all right, guys, well, I'm going to hop off, but remember, the feel-good philosophy, only do what feels good in your business, period, end. If it's something that doesn't feel good or you don't like it, either stop doing it completely or find somebody else to do it. I'm all about the outsourcing. And the second part of that is choosing the right business model for you. Are you going to be a speaker, an author? Are you going to be a coach, a consultant? Are you going to run evergreen? Are you going to do live launches? You have to figure out what works for you and what really plays to your strengths, because that's when you're going to win. Loretta says, I ordered my journal. Yeah, girl, we gotta get on that. The journaling is key, and it's actually not part of one of my captivation secrets, but it is one of my secret weapons. Tiffany says, do more of what lights you up. Love it. Natalie says, love the credit cards. Yes, ladies, it's all about that, right? And it's not like, we're doing anything wrong to these people or persuading them to like give us their money, but they want to, right? Because they know that you add value, they know that you can change their lives, and that's what being captivating online is really about. And we all have something special, we all have a special gift, but we now need to figure out a way to stand out. We need to figure out a way to cut through the noise, because there's so many amazing people just in my groups and my newsletter and people that I've worked with in my courses, my peers, my coaches. There's so many of us that are amazing that we really need to do something different to stand out and to really captivate our audience so that they buy from us, not just once, but over and over and over again. And that is what I'm sharing with you in the Captivate Handbook, which you can download there. You can also join our new group, Captivate Your Audience, which we're already high vibing in there. There's already, I think, like 250 or so people in there. We'll be doing a mini course, aka challenge, over the next week, so you'll be hearing about that soon. Super, super exciting. Natalie says it's about giving them an opportunity. I love that, Natalie. You are on point, lady. Look forward to seeing you again. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. I hope you have an amazing Saturday night, an amazing weekend. And remember, do what feels good. That's it. That's my biggest lesson for you today. Do what feels good. So I'll be back here tomorrow with your Captivation Secret 8. Maybe I'll do 9 as well. We'll see. So I will see you guys soon. Have an amazing night. If you're just hopping on, or if you are watching the replay, go ahead and post that thing that I asked you to post, which was, what's the thing that you don't want to do anymore in your business? And only do what feels good. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.